Hey there, fellows. Let me tell you about today's experiment. I should warn you that it's not exactly in character for us, as in we're not going to be breaking anything today. Well, at least I hope we don't break anything. No explosions, no smashing, no destruction. So today we're doing a collab with Viati, where we'll be testing our own big SUVs. I'm sure most of you have seen videos on the internet where people would tie two cars together and a tug-of-war would ensue, with each one trying to best the other. And since we've got a few of these rigs at our disposal, I'm sure you've noticed that we've bought ourselves a bunch of these big SUVs on the cheap, which we'll be using to do a tug-of-war. It's worth noting that no matter how people pair their cars, they always seem to be up against uneven odds, since their choice of rubber tends to vary. As for us, we'll be evening out the playing field. We've got a decent amount of tires right here, and there's actually more where this came from. This right here isn't our entire surplus. Anyway, so now we install these onto our big SUVs, head out to the test track with its uniform road surface, and then we see... We'll have a contest which should help us figure out who's got the superior machine. Okay, let's do this. As you can see, we're using winter tires, since it is currently winter. They've got some studs, so they should give us a healthy amount of grip. It's all going to be down to the cars themselves at this point. The torque figures, torque split, differential lockers, 50-50 between axles seems like the way to go. Just so you guys know, my car's got a 60-40 torque split, with one wheel constantly spinning. But I mean, no worries, what matters is that they have no idea. The key thing here is to uphold a certain image. You know, make yourself look cool. Right, it's time for us to mount this rubber. And then we go see what's up. Cadillac, Lexus, Porsche, Prado. Who will win a tug-of-war on ice? Translation and voiceover by BMI Russian. Okay, fellas, here's the situation. All of our cars are running the exact same tires, with the exact same tire pressure. We've got a bunch of different contenders here, starting with a Nissan and ending with our favorite little van. So we're going to be forming pairs. First, the van goes up against the Toronto, then it's Porsche versus Prado. Meanwhile, I've unfortunately parked too close to that Lexus, which I'm afraid I'm gonna lose to. Oh well, we'll be using the standard Olympic elimination format, as in if you lose, you're out of here. In the end, that's gonna leave us with 3 cars which are gonna be contending for first place honors. Curious to see how this plays out. Okay, so it's really cold out here. Time to get this party started. Right, we're almost hooked up. Let's see where this goes. Let's go. No stress whatsoever. Just as I predicted. No problem. Piece of cake. I'm not even pressing the gas pedal, while he's frantically spinning his wheels back there. Go for it. Looks like you won. There you go. Wasn't even trying. That van has grip for days. The van isn't even spinning its wheels. I still get the feeling that, although I'm not completely sure, you obviously have to lock the hubs on this thing, which of course engages the front wheels. It's all good and everything, but there has to be a locker in there. I mean, I'm not buying for a second that... Seriously, I wasn't even pressing the gas pedal. Four-wheel drive, right. I also switched on that automatic, what do you call it? I saw in my mirrors how that thing was spinning all 4 wheels. And you didn't have any trouble. Yeah, I didn't even break a sweat. But I still have a feeling that it's all down to the weight. And next up we have you. Yeah. And San Sanich. San Sanich. Yep. Please welcome our next pair. It's Cayenne versus Prado. On the count of 1, 2, 3. That's enough. Chill out, guys. Oh, wow. San Sanich, take it easy on the gas, brother. Right, fellas, I'm sure you recall that we've shod the cars in identical Viati tires. So check this out. When the wheels start spinning, look at how they cut through the ice. Just goes to show you that they have some serious grip. Hopefully they don't kick us out of here, afraid that we might dig straight down to the pavement. That said, we will try taking it a bit easier. 1, 2, 3. The Cayenne systems are definitely kicking in. Check that out. Look at it go. That'll do. The Cayenne easily won that one. That Prado isn't exactly what you'd call a monster. It's actually a pretty mild-mannered vehicle. This thing, on the other hand, is loaded to the teeth. We didn't even see any wheel spin. The way that thing transfers torque between wheels is pretty epic. So there you have it. That Cayenne. Vladimir knows what he's doing. Right, time for me to whip out my Cadillac and go up against that Lexus. Okay, here I am all staged and ready. It's all good so far. I won't be switching anything on or off, since I don't really have anything to work with. Let's see what happens. We will be digging pretty deep. But here's hoping they don't give us a hard time about that. Let's do this. You running with the lockers? Mine doesn't have any lockers. So you're also not flipping anything on, Sanya? Yeah, I'll just put it in drive. Hit it. This was to be expected. I'm not going anywhere. That's for sure. What I've got here is a soft roader. I'm not in the least surprised. Or upset. Again, I've got a bit left. A 60-40 torque split in this thing. Keep it straight. So yeah, whatever. Ready? Steady? Go! Did you forget to put yours into gear? Oh, I actually did have it in neutral. Ready? Steady? Go! This isn't even a contest. There you have it. Right, fellas, there you go. That rig is way more capable than mine. This thing doesn't have shit. I can tell you one thing, though. The stability control in this bad boy is freaking awesome. But the four-wheel drive system and all of that other off-road equipment, for driving in the snow, mud, and whatever. Long story short, this is very much a soft roader. As for the three winners, we've got our van, the Cayenne, and that Lexus. Let's see how it all plays out among them. Which one of them comes in second and third? I'm sure the van will blow them all out of the water. I love that thing. It is truly awesome. Ready, steady, go. Oh, for real? Let me just flip on the low range. You guys good to go? All right, ready, steady, go. Nah, the van ain't having it. It's over. It keeps on veering to the side for some reason. Yeah, it's going sideways. The same exact thing happened to me too. Aw man, the Japanese and the stuff that they come up with. Traction, stability control and what have you. That thing just picks up and goes. But no worries. I mean, this is why we came out here in the first place. Though the van still put up a good fight. Check out the marks it left. They're actually pretty deep. And now we're gonna pit the German contender against the off-roader from Japan. Let's see which one of those is more reliable and powerful. Okay, now it's the Lexus against the Cayenne. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3. There you go. Holy cow. Oh, really? The tides have turned. What's gonna happen now? This is an interesting turn of events. Oh wow, for real? You rock, dude. Isn't that something? No need for any concessions. I'd say the lockers are giving up. They won't let me pick up any momentum. I've got everything switched off. Now they're going the other way. He's found some grip, look at that. There you have it. That's it. Wasn't that an interesting thing to watch? That was one hell of a battle. Right, let's try that again. You guys ready? Yes, Captain. Okay, then on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. The very moment he spun his wheels. Did you guys see that? The tension was building up, and then the wheels broke loose. No more grip, and all of a sudden we're driving backwards. These guys just don't know when to quit. Looks like somebody's giving in. Looks like his wheels aren't moving. Apparently that patch is covered in ice, while this one is all snow. We can't really tell who's the winner. They keep changing direction depending on whether one or the other is driving on ice or snow. First they go one way, then the other, so it's a tough call. Here's how we're gonna settle this. You can stop for now. Anyway, we'll put both cars on ice, and whoever wins this round is gonna be the absolute winner. Okay, let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Go for it, guys. Look at that. Both cars are biting into the ice. Who's gonna win this one? Look at them go. The team in the swimsuits with the stripes. Wait a minute, how does that even work? That's enough, guys. Okay, you saw it, and it looks like we have a winner. And that would be the Cayenne. It is a nice car, yeah. If only it used a bit less fuel. That would make it such an awesome machine. I got it all figured out. I didn't understand before, but now I get it. I should mention that we... By which I mean I have a certain ace in the hole. We've invited another car over here to join us. So here's the thing. We're all running identical tires, but this guy brought something a bit different. I wouldn't use this type of rubber myself, but he did. Anyway, that's beside the point. Here's hoping that his stability control system and whatever do their job flawlessly. Fingers crossed. I say we go take a look at the car. Here we are, fellas. Here's that ace in the hole I mentioned. This here is a Range Rover. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Really? Seriously? Let's try that again. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Take it easy, guys. You lost as soon as your tires broke loose. 2, 3. That's it. Be gentle. There we go. Come on, guys. Show us what you got. Which one of you should I give a push? I guess I'm not gonna push anybody. They're still stationary. Both of them are slowly loading up. The drive lines are under a bit of stress. Oh, for crying out loud. You're gonna keep standing there? They're both pressing the gas, but only just, to keep the wheels from... Vladimir, slow down. That didn't work, but I mean, oh well. His rubber sucks, by the way. Is that the final boss over there? What are you talking about? Over there, look. Okay, fellas, all in all, this experiment went pretty well. It's all good. We evened out the playing field as much as we could. Except for the last contender, which I didn't tell anybody about. Yeah, nobody saw that one coming. I genuinely thought he was gonna win. I mean, he is running a pretty stout four-wheel drive system, but in the end, the tires made all the difference. Okay then. As for that Cayenne, its systems really did work wonders, didn't they? We thought the Lexus would be the ultimate victor. The electronics in that thing are where it's at. So yeah, we were expecting it to win this contest. But weren't we surprised? Mad props to that Cayenne. It beat everything. Well, at least everything we brought out today. Even that Range Rover. I was expecting that diesel van to put up a good fight, and it did. But only up until a certain point. Anyway, we're good here, fellas. Time to wrap up today's experiment. From now on, I'm gonna call on Vladimir for help if we need to drag someone out of a snow trap. His whip hauls ass, it has great traction. What a great car. It really did show us what it's made of today. Anyway, that's all I have for you fellas. If anybody would like to see what we're up to next, and it does look like we'll be taking on that tractor over there, no point letting that opportunity go to waste. So yeah, anything we didn't showcase in this episode is gonna be available on our second channel, Garage 54 Life. That's gonna be hella fun. But for now, that's it. Watch us, subscribe, send in those comments and suggestions, give us a big thumbs up. Go ahead and explain how that Cayenne came out on top. That one really blows my mind. Alright, catch you later.